Welcome back to Tech TV. Lots of hoof trimmers have asked Santa for black magic glue, so we need to get it ready and get it delivered.
In this episode, I fix a sole ulcer and leave this cow as comfortable as possible. This little cow has just come in here and I just took the liberty of washing this off. Just to show it to you, this is her, we call it her good foot. And then there seems to be, if you can see the difference, that's the reason I'm showing them. You can see there's a swollenness here and it's slightly, I don't know what's in there, but if you come with me, we will take a closer look. It looks rather uncomfortable. Just take that tip out for now. Something here causing problems. So you can see here we're not, well, there is a fair depth of horn there, but there's a little mark there, but I think it's just me. So I'll prepare this for a block. This will definitely need a block.
So as you can see here, Tom has lightly nicked this cow of the inner claw at the heel. If I'd have been trimming this cow, there's no way I would have made such a mistake. Only joking. It happens to us all. We don't mean to do it, but in the scale of the cow's recovery, it really is nothing at all. Tom is cleaning off this claw to prepare it for a block, and when he fits the block in it, it's going to raise the height of this inner claw, and hence that will lift the cow's weight off this sore area.
Take the block. I think I just put a standard block, standard beech wooden block on here. This here is a little me mark. You hear that little noise in the background, just my little battery glue gun. It's absolutely fantastic. No glue to be pumped at all. Easy pal, not a good time to move your foot. We'll just give that time to be drying. I will, you can see the toe curling in here, a little bit on the long side. So you can just see here where the corium is just pushed through. And you imagine walking, she was carrying, walking on a surface, something similar to the hoof knife there. And you can imagine what that would have been like every step. We'll just trim it out around. It's actually quite soft around it, but
And as we watch this video, I do believe this could be the first ever video where you see a lame hoof trimmer fixing a lame cow.
You can see that layer of hoof. And the object is to remove all the sort of detached horn that for regrowth you have a nice healthy horn, and whenever this is rested with the block, take the weight off this. It's amazing the healing that will take place. Really all we do is set the healing conditions in place. The rest is over the cows. You're getting that in us lovely and soft in around that there for weights off it. Get these little edges that all enhance the healing process. So that's a lovely result. The block's on. The corium has been squeezing out here through the horn. Thomas has instigated, but it's minimal. We will revisit this wee cow, and she's actually get your number. So revisit that wee cow the next visit, and we'll take a look and see how she's going. This little back left foot is corrected on a block, and then this little foot here needed very little, and it's actually amazing how little. Sometimes just a little bit of correction, a little bit of cleaning out, foot goes back to the ground, and the cow is really walking well on it. Welcome back, folks, to the recheck of 3598. If you remember, we fitted the block, so I've just washed it off here, and we're going to have a revisit of it. This actually was, this block was applied and the trim was carried out just 6 weeks and a day ago. So if you can remember it, she had some sole bruising here and we trimmed it down. I actually, if you remember, give her a wee, what I call a wee knee nick here. So that's all. That wasn't anything of any significance. So it's all, that is all healed up actually where I give her a little nick. And this is where her sole damage was. As you can see, she is wearing her block beautifully. The block's practically worn away. You can just see the glue on the pattern of the block. So that's nice even wear. So we'll just proceed carefully and see, possibly if you can get a look at it from this side here, the block is just wearing away nicely and sort of starting as the wooden block wears away, it's slowly releasing the weight back onto what we refer to as the sick claw, the one where she had the sole bruising. So we'll trim a little bit off it and see what it's like. Proceed gently with it. So as you can see, that block has done a phenomenal job. I'm just cleaning it off to recheck it really to see how it's progressing. So that horn is repairing nicely. And I'm just trimming across where the little lesion was. Well, it's lovely to see this repairing itself. Just take it gently because there isn't that much hoof there covering the corium, and I don't want to cause any unnecessary injury. If you remember, I did nick it over here. But as you can see, that's, I said at the time that it really was no issue, but as I said, this block's wearing beautifully. It's still taking the weight, and as I sort of take each slither of hoof away, you can still see a little bit of damage, but it's of no significance. She's walking beautifully on it. So we will pay her another visit in another 6 weeks or possibly less. So you can see as I pull the knife across this, it's becoming less significant with each stroke, but it's still, the hoof, where the hoof was punctured, hasn't entirely healed up just yet, but there's 6 weeks of improvement, you will remember, in the first visit. So there we have. I'm not going to pursue with this any further. We are still resting this. This block is wearing away beautifully. That's just a natural process as the block wears down. So we'll revisit her, and again with this Black Magic glue, the block retention we're getting is fantastic, which makes the overall story or the overall picture of this hoof it makes it complete because the block has stayed on, it's resting the injured claw, and this here is greatly diminishing. Like that's the 6 weeks improvement, and that is phenomenal. So that's what I would call a great success. So folks, that's what makes this job so satisfying. Thank you for checking in with us on that recheck, and we will come back and we'll follow up on 3598. And she's a lovely little cow, and she seems to be so happy and grateful for a bit of care and attention, and we love giving it to them because they're well worthy of it. Lovely cows, sweet kisses and everything. So folks, thank you. Catch in with you in the next bit of progress on this cow. Bye for now.
I really hope you're starting to feel Christmassy watching the 12 Hooves of Christmas. If you're enjoying these videos and you're new to the channel, we'd really love it if you hit that subscribe button.
So folks, as promised, this is the recheck on, or the last recheck. Yeah, you're waving, you're shaking your head, you're saying yes, it's the last. 3598. There we have it. We have a few cows making a bit of noise in the background. They want their tea. They're a bit like Gareth and Naomi cooking tea. Gareth maybe makes a wee bit of noise. So we'll get underway with this now. Just cleaning around that. It's feeding time at the zoo. So there is a wee bit of overburdenness here, so we will remove it. So there we have it. If you remember the block on there, that's shed. Lovely job. Now if you can remember what was going on here, as I say, this recheck is slightly overburdened, but just the total claw, so it's great to have your rechecks. You can just check out what's going on. Little guys are very noisy, they're looking for their tea. So we've thinned out the claw, took the overburdenness away. Just shed our block, that's nice, we're not touching it. We've removed the weight. Again, just flat slightly overburdenness. As you can remember, that slight discoloration in the hoof, but really and truly, what a repair. This has really repaired beautifully. It's just the rechecks are key. And what you had pushing through, you should carry on pushing through her horny shoe, we'll call it now. She's totally healed. Folks, thanks for watching. It's time to get out of the way and get these little animals fed. The farmer's waiting with the diet feeder, and they hear them and they want to see it. They want their tea. Thank you.
Good job, Tom. See you tomorrow, where the big man himself comes trimming with me. And I don't mean Tom.
Driving home for Christmas, got my headlights on the highway. You're not Rudolph. Driving home for Christmas, yeah.